What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to another Clash Royale video. Now today is the return of the 2v2 clan mode battles in Clash Royale. So far we've seen these, I believe, every other weekend, I think. And they have come as a crown clan chest, just like the regular clan chest, but this time you earn crowns in the clan battle. You guys should know how this goes. These have been out for a few weeks now, like I said, every other week, and today they are back once again. So they're out for another 2 days and 10 hours as of the time I'm recording this video. So we have plenty of time to get a bunch of videos in for this weekend of the 2v2 clan battle mode. Today I'm just going to go ahead and play by myself and ask some of my clan mates to see if they want to go ahead and join me for a clan battle. I am using my Golem Graveyard deck that you guys should be familiar with by now if you guys haven't watched my videos for at least a few weeks, because I've been using this deck for quite a while now. And hopefully we get matched up with a teammate who has a pretty good deck to go with it. Right now, most of them are in clan battles of their own. We have 3 clan battles going on right now, and only 9 people online. I think that's including me. So I will be back with you guys in just a minute whenever someone accepts this battle, and then we'll be wrecking some noobs in the 2v2 mode. But here we go. Somebody already just accepted it. I don't even have to cut anything out. So here we have our teammate Jeremy Barks. I don't know what those apostrophes are in there for, replacing some of the letters in his name. But we're going up against Javier 1830 and adverse some Asian letters. So don't really have the best starting hand, but I will go ahead and start off with a golem behind my king tower. My clanmate sending out some good luck, so good luck to these guys as well. And they are pushing the left lane right now. So my teammate is going to drop down a 1 elixir skeleton group behind my golem. They won't do too much back there. And now let's get down an executioner behind my golem. He also has a poison spell in his deck. If you guys didn't already know this, you should by now. But you can also look at your teammate or your clanmate's deck just by clicking out their name right here. You can see their hand and how much elixir they have. Or, I mean, you can't really see the elixir bar, but you can kind of assume how much elixir they have by what cards they're able to play. So after he places this furnace, he might be a little bit low on elixir. So he places the furnace right there, but he still has enough to place every single other card in his hand. So I know he has at least 5 elixir in there. That was just a quick little tip if you didn't already know that, but by now I think most people do. And he is preparing a push over here on the right lane. I don't know what's going through my head right now, but that miner and the poison spell do drop the tower all the way down to about 2,000 hit points. However, he did activate my king towers, which in 2v2 clan battle mode is definitely not a good thing to do, because those have 2 cannons. There are 2 king towers, 2 cannons, and they're basically 4 towers shooting at your troops if you can pull them towards the middle. So let's get down another golem over here. This guy's using a graveyard deck as well. He has Furnace, Poison, Electro Wizard, somewhat of a similar deck. But that Poison spell is going to go ahead and help us out quite a bit whenever we drop down one of our graveyards. So that Furnace is pulling the Giant for now, but then it goes away, and now it's just left going straight for our tower. My iPad is running low on battery, so hopefully it doesn't die in the middle of this recording. I'll most likely go ahead and put it on charge in just a few minutes, but for now, I think we're good for the rest of this battle. We only have a minute left, and we're about to enter into double elixir. There goes that lightning spell, taking out the ice golem I just placed, most of my executioner, and my electro wizard over there. Or maybe it was his electro wizard, I'm not too sure, but an electro wizard did go down because of that lightning spell, and he's continuing to push this right lane with a minor poison push. However, we are now into double elixir, so I can go ahead and try to get my golem down at least one more time and get off a decent graveyard push over here in the left lane. I don't want to jinx anything just yet, but I've been playing this quite a bit today, and I haven't yet lost a clan battle game with, of course, one of my clanmates. I don't want this to be the first time, so hopefully we can come back here and get a win. Let's go ahead and distract this knight with our ice golem, but that minor poison just keeps doing so much damage, and his lightning spell keeps taking out all of my troops over here on the left. Let's get down an Electro Wizard to finish off his Electro Wizard and, of course, the Executioner. And now I have about a half health golem over here in the left lane. My teammate is going to go ahead and put down a graveyard. I'm going to go ahead and put down a graveyard of my own as well. And Inferno Tower finishes off the golem. But we have a bunch of stuff over there in the left lane. We might be able to take the tower right here. So let's go ahead and throw down my log. All those skeletons surrounding the tower, take it out within a matter of seconds. And that is the first win of the video. So good game to these guys. Good job to my teammate for helping me grab that win right there. And now I think we might as well go ahead and see what other decks we're rocking here. This was for a challenge video a few days ago, the Split Troop Challenge. So it's definitely not a real deck, and I haven't used this one in a while. So we might as well just stick with this deck right here, unless I go up against another teammate who has a graveyard as well. No really need to have 2 graveyards, but this guy's deck is a great one to be matched up against, because I have a heavy beatdown deck. This guy has a support deck with a bunch of cheap cards, so they go hand in hand together. I'm going to be the one tanking all of the stuff with my golem, of course, and he will just place down his troops on defense, and of course to support my golem, and try to do as much damage as possible. So this battle should be an easy one. I don't want to get too cocky just yet, but all I'm saying is we might have some fun with this, because we do have a pretty good combination right here. There's a rocket going over to his right lane tower to finish off the executioner back there, and now my full health golem is crossing the bridge on the right lane. Let's get down an executioner for these barbarians, and an ice golem to protect my executioner from those barbs. Most of them are going to that golem over there, which will take quite a bit of damage after he explodes. And now we have a miner on the tower as well. Let's go ahead and get our tornado ready in case we need to pull all these troops right next to each other. So of course the executioner can finish them all off. Get them down right there as he drops down a royal giant as well. But the executioner and the tornado do a crap ton of damage over there, finish off all the supporting troops, and do a lot of damage to that royal giant, only allowing him to get off 2 shots on my tower. So there was a miner going over there to that right lane tower. There's my graveyard, probably a little bit too close to that king tower. We might accidentally activate the king tower right here, but I'm not too worried because the skeletons are getting taken out quite quickly, and we don't actually end up activating that king tower. So that's a good thing right there. Let's get down a Electro Wizard on this miner, and my teammate has a P.E.K.K.A. I totally do not remember seeing a P.E.K.K.A. on that little main sneak peek screen when it shows you your teammate's deck. I do not remember seeing a P.E.K.K.A. whatsoever, but he does have one in his hand. So let's try to get down my golem in front of the P.E.K.K.A. I'm not sure if we'll have enough time. Down goes the golem. Please, P.E.K.K.A. do not go around the golem, but the Electro Wizard does go ahead and push her in front. Either way, our golem will be protected for a while, heading straight for that tower at full health, and with that death damage and the regular damage she does as well, we're definitely taking out that tower. Now, P.E.K.K.A. didn't end up touching the tower, but it did a lot of damage to barbarians, that Valkyrie over there, and he took out quite a bit of his troops. So now let's protect his troops going down the left lane with an ice golem, and get a graveyard on that tower as well, as a miner pops over there in support of the ice golem. I think that was an enemy poison spell right there, so that we'll go ahead and take out most of our skeletons. However, my teammate's P.E.K.K.A. does do a good job at countering this guy's royal giant, and he has yet to take out our tower over here on the right. So let's get down an Electro Wizard down right about now to finish off that miner and some of these skeletons, and he has still not taken out our right lane tower, currently sitting at 109 hit points. We have 17 seconds left, so they're probably going to go ahead and take out this tower with some direct damage, maybe a fireball, whatever else they have, but we should be able to finish off the left lane tower before they even try to finish off ours. So Zap Log combo will go ahead and finish off that right lane tower. Let's get down a log for those barbarians, and an ice golem to tank for that mega minion. As the P.E.K.K.A. crosses the bridge, we're going to go ahead and help her out with a graveyard on that left lane tower. And there is a barbarian hut, which I can't remember being placed any other time throughout the battle. That might have been the first barb hut, not 100% sure. But those skeletons from the graveyard do get taken out by the miner and that Electro Wizard over there. But down goes a rocket to finish off that ice wizard over there and do quite a bit of damage to that tower. So here's a royal giant and a graveyard coming down our left lane. Still not too big of a deal, won't do enough damage to finish off our tower. And we still have a nice little counter push going after this, of course, after we finish off all these troops over here. So down goes his miner, we're going to drop in a graveyard on top of that, and have a decent little push over here with the ice golem, archers, and executioners. Those barbs just got shredded right there almost immediately. Rocket by my teammate to finish off the executioner, and do a lot of damage to that tower, dropping it to 156 hit points, with of course the help of that executioner as well. Zap drops it down to 92 hit points, and of course, my log will go ahead and finish it off for the victory. So good game to these guys. There is another win. I am still undefeated today in the 2v2 clan battles. So here we are out into another battle with my clanmate Jason, and he's using just kind of like a similar deck as the last teammate I was playing up against, and he is using a support deck to help out my golem over here. And now my iPad is at 5%, so what do I do here? I think I'm going to go ahead and place down a golem, run across my room, and find an iPhone charger. So I'll be back in just a second. I need to find a charger, come on. Alright, we're back. Let's go ahead and plug in this charger to my iPad. Our golem looks like it's crossing the bridge right about now. We still have a decent amount of elixir, haven't been staying on 10 at all. And my teammate's executioner finished off that goblin gang. She's jumping right back into this commentary here, acting like my iPad was never about to die. Let's get down a graveyard on this right lane tower, as my teammate drops down a miner over there as well. So let's see if these skeletons do any damage. He has some spear goblins to counter, and of course that Electro Wizard as well. So he will do a pretty good job on defense, not letting us touch that tower too much. But I of course have a log to finish off his goblin barrel over here, and I will of course pull his, I was going to pull his hog right to my king tower, but Jason pulled it back a little bit, not even allowing it to get to our tower. So ice golem down, archers behind the ice golem, right in time for that log to hit him and knock down their hit points a little bit. But these guys have a really spammy cycle deck, and there are also some goblin huts in there as well. So this is kind of annoying, but shouldn't be too big of a deal. And that log is going to go ahead and take out a double goblin gang right there. 6 spear goblins, 6 stab goblins. What a value out of that log. And that electric wizard can go ahead and get a few shots off on that tower. So let's go ahead and drop down another golem heading down the right lane this time, and see what we can do about this push right here. I want to go ahead and tornado the hog rider to the tower, but it looks like Jason's going to go ahead and pull it towards the middle, so the execution can do some damage. Let's get a log down to finish off that princess back there, knock back the electric wizard, and do some damage to those spear goblins. Get down another executioner behind my golem. We have 2 back there now, and get down some archers as well since he has dropped down his log. It looks like one of those archers will distract the Inferno Tower for now, but now he locks onto my golem. Get down a graveyard and probably a tornado right about here for whatever else he wants to drop and counter to that graveyard. And did my tornado go down? It looks like it did. And all these skeletons from the graveyard do go ahead and finish off that right lane tower 15 seconds before the battle ends. However, our tower is at 344 hit points, and I think they have a rocket, so we haven't won the battle yet. And he's going to go ahead, and there we go. There's that rocket. So the hog rider was really a waste, but he missed the rocket, and the hog misses the tower, so we do go ahead and win this battle. I didn't expect that rocket to miss. Either way, I think we would have won, but luckily we didn't have to go any farther into the battle. There is our 3rd victory of the video. So good game to these guys, but me and my clanmate Jason are, I guess, just way too unstoppable. And there we have it, 3 wins in a row in the clan battle mode in Clash Royale. I love the 2v2 mode. Let me know how excited you guys are for the return of this down in the comment section below. Of course, if you haven't already, I've announced this in the past 2 videos, but I do have a second channel that I just made a few days ago. Go ahead and subscribe to that second channel. Link will be in the top of the description below. But that's going to go ahead and wrap up things for today. If you did enjoy, go ahead and smash that like button down below. Anyway, that's going to go ahead and wrap things up for today. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.